Hey guys, how are you? I'm using a new app, so I'm going to try it out and then I'm going to upload it. And I hope this works out pretty well because I kind of like this app. I've used it on my computer. I had the system and I used to use it for a very long time, and then I got a new computer. And after that, I didn't use it. I think I went from that to like Windows. Yeah, Windows Movie Maker. I made a few videos on that. I know I made my very first intro to my videos on that, and then yeah, long story about my computer, but oh well. So people have been asking, how I'm doing and if I've noticed yet, or if it's hit me that I'm pregnant. So I'm gonna answer some of your questions for you. The first big question I got was, are me and the father still together? No. I'm not gonna go into a lot of detail why. I may do that farther along, but right now, I'm just gonna leave it at a no. Has it hit me? Yeah, it did in the car. The day I found out, we went to my aunt's house right after I left the hospital, and on my way home, after telling everybody, I was in the car with my grandpa, and it hit me. I was like, oh my god, like, I'm gonna be a mom. So it hit me. It definitely hit me already. I'm doing really well. Other than the nausea, I can deal with that. But yeah, I'm doing very well. I already have an appointment set up, and I also have plans. So everything's slowly coming together, I guess you could say. Will I be staying in the state that I'm in? I want to answer this question for you guys, but okay. I'm gonna say no. I am not staying in Kentucky. He doesn't know that though. That's why I kind of didn't want to answer, but a lot of people have asked. So yeah. I got a couple random ones thrown in there, so I'm gonna answer those. One of them was, will I Snapchat? I made a Snapchat, and I will Snapchat with you guys if you really want. For anyone that wants to, it's Miss Keisha Baby, MISS Keisha Baby, almost like my YouTube account. I don't think there's anything else that I really need to discuss yet. Let's see. Okay, another question was kick. Why do I not kick? I don't kick because I feel like if you have me on Facebook or Twitter, you basically know what's going on with me. There's no reason for me to kick you. Not only that, but no one uses kick as an actual chat site or a way to chat, an easier way to chat. Everybody just use it to send nudes, and I'm sorry, but that is disgusting in my opinion. Like, and I'm not judging anybody, so before I say this, please don't take this the wrong way, but it's disgusting to see younger girls. I'm 19, almost 20, and my sister has a kick, and she uses it to talk to her friends. But, of course, there's always that one friend or that one guy that's like, hey, send me a nude. And I'm always like, these kids are in, 8th grade. What in the hell do they know? Like, hello, you send a picture, it can go on the internet easily. Oh, by the way, I did cut my hair. Yeah, I cut it short again. It's a lot easier to deal with right now, so I was cool with it. I didn't go anywhere and do it this time, though. I just cut it myself, and it looks pretty good in my opinion. It's my hair. Plus I had hair dye, in the front part of my hair, from where I dyed my hair, blonde. Or I dyed the front of my hair blonde. And so I had, strips of it that were still, had color in it, and the rest of it didn't. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna cut these. I definitely cut those. Did I finally take out my belly button ring? Was another question I got. And I haven't had my belly button in since, like, last year. I bought a ring. Because for everybody that knows, I got my belly button done for my 16th birthday. And then I got my tongue done for a little after I turned 17. So it's about a year apart. And when I got my belly button ring done, I loved it. And I still do, and I can't wait to put it back in. But I bought a ring off of eBay. And my belly button ring rejected it. I didn't know that. So now I have a very thin, like, I didn't know that's what it was doing. I thought it was just in a ring, it's getting infected or whatever. So I was cleaning it and taking care of it. But I didn't know that it was really just rejecting it. So now I have, like, this very thin piece of skin for a belly button ring, where my belly button would go. But as soon as that grows back and right after I have the baby, I definitely want to put it back in. Someone else asked if I was going to get any more piercings or finally get a tattoo. I want to get snake bites. And I do want to get, I definitely, after the baby, I want to get, I know that I want to get, on my shoulder, I want to get Grandpa's Girl with my grandpa's dates. And then something for my grandma. And then I want to get the baby's, like, probably the handprint or the baby's name and her birthday on there, or his birthday on there. I'm praying for a girl, but my whole family thinks it's a boy, except for my dad and a couple other people. Someone also asked the reaction, like how my parents took it. Okay, so when I first thought I was pregnant, I told my stepmom. Okay, because I've always been really close to her, and I've always felt like I could go and talk to her about certain things before I talked to my mom. So I talked to her, and she was like, you definitely could be. Well, I took a test, not one of the early test things. I just took a test way too early, and so it didn't come up. So I waited, and I talked to my mom the day I finally moved out and told her what was going on. She was like, well, you need to go to the health department tomorrow and find out for sure. I told her on a Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Because I came to my grandpa's house that day, and I finally just told my mom what was going on. And she was like, well, you need to find out for sure. So the next morning, I went to the health department, made an appointment. Well, Tuesday, when my appointment was, they were closed because of the weather. So I said, screw it, let's just go to the hospital. Because I needed to find out so I could take the next step and make an appointment or not. So I found out, and I called my mom, who had been texting me like all day. And I said, hey, Grandma. And she said, oh my God. And then she went and put it on Facebook. I called my dad and told him. I called my cousin's phone because my dad lives with my cousin, and I told him about what was going on, and then I told him to have my dad call me, and so I think my dad called me maybe later that night or the next. Yeah, I called back later that night, and my dad was like crying. At one point, he said he didn't know if he could breathe. I mean, my parents are pretty supportive. My mom thinks it's a boy, and my dad thinks it's a girl. I hope it's a girl, but I think every mom wants, like, a girl for their first child. I mean, not every mom. I'm just saying, from what I've seen. Which is funny that my dad wants it to be a girl, considering that's all my dad has. You'd think he'd want a grandson. I mean, my dad has one boy. That's it. My best friend's also pregnant with me at the same time. I think she's like she'll be due a month earlier than I should be, but I'm not for sure yet if it'll be a complete month or if it'll just be like a couple weeks, but yeah. So everything is going pretty well. Like, my mom's all excited. She's already looked at like a crib. She's gonna buy me a bassinet. I mean, my mom is going insane right now. She is in like complete grandma mode. My family's really supportive. So, it's nice. As far as he goes with it all, I mean, he knows. I'm not really seeing much action. I keep hearing a bunch of words, but no action. So, I'm not really counting on him because I just don't know if I can fully depend on him to do what he needs to do and be a father. So, I've talked to my mom about this plenty of times, and if I have to do it by myself, then I have her support. And my sister is so excited to be an aunt. All of my sisters are. One of my sisters has already decided my child is calling her Auntie Shay Shay. My sister is, like, going to be 8 this year. Whoa. Yeah, she's 8, and she's already set that it's calling her Auntie Shay Shay. Which is funny because her aunt, we've always called her Auntie Shell Shell. So now it's going to be Auntie Shay Shay. But I'm really excited, honestly. My family makes it so much more enjoyable that they're really supportive. I don't know what I'd do if my family wasn't, because God knows I need them. I do plan to get a job to help, to provide. So, but right now, that's it, guys. That's all that was asked, and I covered a couple other issues that I felt that would wrap into it. But this is today's video, and I hope it goes up, because this is right now I'm so happy just knowing that I'm carrying life. I'm scared and I'm nervous about it, but I'm very excited. So I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoy this video.